Okay. We are just back to finish this specific. Okay. I don't know if this is good, but so unfortunately, let's mess. We are still trying to finish up the game. We've been lucky so far, but there's still a lot more to be done. So I'm sorry for those who were the stream died, but we'll go over the game from where we stopped, from where the stream. Look at it and that. Hmm. Like if I come this way, Bishop comes in. I'm going to play a funny move because I think I'm the one winning. I'm confused as to why my opponent just think that. Good game. Funny enough, my opponent offered. So um let's look at where the game where the where the str- okay. So we spoke about castling. And our opponent brought the queen in this week. But we said like if our opponent castled, So we castled here, and our opponent, if like we said, if our opponent castled, have this. Doesn't really matter if you defend it. Take you have a lot of things. We don't have to take it. Yeah, regardless, we still get the chance to play this move. If you move, yeah, he loses. That's not big. Anyways, so he went there, knight b5. Like I said, want to win the rook. Eventually, he plays the knight. I thought he was going to play the knight back, but he plays queen, which allows this. And unfortunately, this move was. I realized it after for some reason, initially I thought I would play this, but then I changed my mind. Like, oh, if I have this, why don't I? That was a waste of time. So eventually I'd have to now come back. I gave my opponent tempo, and this is very interesting. Tried to trick me. Let's say I double up my pawn. So of course we see that if we trade off the bishops, it's still good for me. So now the bishop comes to where it actually wants to, right? And I think this is bad for my opponent because I would have wanted to put my bishop there either ways. I could have gone to start with this first. And once I come in here, he now has an extra. But what you realize is that now with the way he did it, now it's like I have. That's tempo, right? So he plays his queen in, and then I play pawn. The whole point of pawn is to dislodge this guy, and also to provoke him to push, which he did. And come back. You could argue that I could have come all the way back here. Okay, so now pawn push. Originally in the game he played this move, then he offered a take back. Often I don't give take back. I was like, okay, let's just see what he's doing. Sorry, I actually his knight is hanging. I should have just declined then. So now we just go for this trade, and we get into this position where I gain some. That's that. Alright. Interesting. I did not consider. Anyways, yeah, we traded off. We got more points. We are up and so my opponent plays this. I develop again. Then the bishop is pinned. He moved the bishop, takes, and then activate the rook. I was wondering if he did this, because at this point I wasn't so sure if I was right. Then he plays here, and I realized, oh, he wants to look the. I realized something. I win another pawn, so it's 4 versus 2, and he has 1 here, which, if anything, he would have to keep his eye on. I wouldn't have to keep my. And even if he did manage to, like, let's say, I could have even allowed this. Check. There's just no thing. And you would still have to keep. In which case I can really eventually this position. Sorry. And here my opponent trade is actually just come in this way. Don't take. Game. And even if you do take, this guy is. Yeah, that was basically it. I was trying to explain the whole. But yeah, all in all, Bishop to e2 is not. He takes. The reason I didn't like c takes is because after knight takes, I was thinking about knight takes, which get this position. Didn't like it. I could not imagine doing this. Maybe allowing this and then. But I personally don't like it. So that's why I was against. Not like I didn't. But that move in particular. And then here, Shaki mentioned, why did I play this? Well, you could also play c take, which is better. Knight takes, take. After I take, it doesn't matter where you're. Doesn't matter. Pass off. Similar position. But I think, yeah, so you can see what happened here. My opponent playing this move, what I was actually looking. Even if he played knight takes and I go knight, he does this. Exactly what. Which is why I went for it. From this point on, I shouldn't have allowed my opponent. Anyways, thank you guys so much about it.